not to know what to believe in, yeah. If I can live through this, if I can live through this, if I can live through this, I can do anything. If I can live through this, if I can live through this, if I can live through this, I can do anything. Champion, champion. I got rage every day on the inside. The only thing I do is sit around and kill time. I'm trying to blow out the pilot light. I'm trying to blow out the light. I'm just young enough to still believe, but young enough not to know what to believe in. Young enough not to know what to believe. If I can live through this, if I can live through this, if I can live through this, I can do anything. If I can live through this, if I can live through this, if I can live through this, I can do anything. Champion, I can do anything. Champion, champion, and I can do anything. Champion, champion, and I can do anything. Champion, champion, I can do anything. If I can live through this, if I can live through this, if I can live through this, and I can do anything. I can do anything. I can do anything, anything. If I can live through this, if I can live through this, if I can live, if I can live through
Good evening, wrestling fans. Joe Galley with you here, and this is NWA Unlimited here on the Nation Network. We're going to see championships decided tonight. The national title will be on the line in a triple threat match, as well as the World Championship and the Television Championship, all here tonight as part of the NWA Unlimited. Stay with us. All right, fans, we are here for NWA Unlimited on the Nation Network. And joining me in the broadcast booth,
the following contest
Stu Bennett
is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from North Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Sean Simmons.
Well, Sean Simmons makes his way down to the ring right now. He has not got the most impressive win-loss record that we've ever seen, has he?
No, he definitely doesn't. And I don't expect that's necessarily going to change right now. NWA Unlimited features stars from all organizations that are partnered with the NWA, and that includes this next man, representing Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 230 pounds, Uptown Andy Brown.
Well, Uptown Andy Brown has definitely changed his look in recent weeks. He's changed his attitude a little bit as well.
No doubt about it. Uptown Andy Brown is looking to climb back up the top of the ladder in the West Coast area. He wants that Western States Heritage title that is currently held onto. By a man he's very familiar with. Sean Sims is probably going to be feeling the wrath of Andy Brown, though, long before we get to that point. Collar and elbow. Oh, no, never mind. He goes right up to a slam.
Went for a senton right there, too, and didn't manage to connect.
Andy Brown now, oh, he's got that arm latched onto by Sims, who's really twerking it. Uptown Andy Brown now turns it around to a top wrist lock.
Nice back heel trip right there. That's the way to do it.
Clothesline down, he goes, and Sims in trouble. Stiff forearm shot to the head. Oh, and he got caught.
Dropped right across that top rope. Perfectly done by Andy Brown right there. Used his opponent's momentum against him.
Irish whip is reversed, and now Andy Brown is on the apron. And comes up with a Hurricane Rana. Sims is in trouble.
He better figure something out quickly before it's too late.
He read that one just in the nick of time. Otherwise, it could have been lights out. Oh, he's got him up. Sit out. Power bomb. Nice move right there by Sims to get out of trouble, but he runs right into the big back elbow as Andy Brown continues to delve out the punishment here.
Now both of these men having opportunities here. Sean Sims right now not ready to give this one up. Maybe he should, but he's not.
Nice move right there again by Andy Brown. And Sims comes up with a Fez press, firing down some right hands. And this will be an upset if he pulls it off.
Well, he gets a 1 count, but that's one more than I would have expected out of him.
We saw Sean Sims recently going up against Sal Rinauro, the man who currently holds the Golden Opportunity briefcase. Sims sends him into the turnbuckle.
Sean Sims right now doing a number on Andy Brown, if you can believe it.
Attacking the arm. Oh, man, he could have broke his wrist with that one.
Yeah, definitely right now, Andy Brown has got to be trying to figure out what the hell's going on here.
Oh, wait just a second. Has him in a package. Pile driver.
Yeah, that might be all she wrote right there. That could be it.
And here's Andy Brown. He caught him with the cutter. The uptown, downtown. Andy Brown gets the victory.
Very impressive victory for Andy Brown right there, making short work of Mr. Sims.
That sit-out powerbomb almost did him in right there, but Sims came battling back. Give credit where credit is due. This young man has really been willing to go the extra mile. And there it was. Oh, he busted him open with it. The blood flowing down the forehead of Sean Sims.
Winner, Uptown.
Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. What is he doing here?
Oh, Andy Brown just lay into him with that sledgehammer.
Andy Brown is not done, and again, sending a message right here. To the ribs, he delivers. What a move right there by Andy Brown. And now he's setting up Sims. The cutter on the steel sledgehammer. And the blood really starting to flow. Fans, we've got to take a break. We'll be back with more action here in just a moment. All right, wrestling fans, we are back with more NWA Unlimited. This is for the National Championship Triple Threat Steel Cage.
Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 248 pounds, Q West Ian Marr.
Well, the question mark has definitely made his presence felt in the NWA since coming on the scene. He's proven not only to be a worthy expert in martial arts combat, but he was even able to train Aaron Stevens in record-breaking time to become a third-degree black belt in Mongrovian karate.
Yeah, Aaron Stevens will be the first one to tell you about it. We now understand that the question mark is a
And introducing
level 10 black
the
belt.
challenger from Chicago, weighing in at 233 pounds, Colt Cabana.
Colt Cabana comes down to the ring, and an opportunity for him once again to become the national heavyweight champion. That is a title that has been worn proudly through many, many decades of professional wrestling.
No doubt about it, some of the biggest and greatest names use that title to help propel their careers, and right now it is still owned and operated by this man right here.
James Storm, the Cowboy.
And introducing the champion from Tennessee, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the Action Champion, Cowboy James Storm.
Cowboy James Storm is the national champion in the NWA, and nobody's been able to take that title away from him.
Nobody's been able to, and I'm not sure anybody will be able to.
As we take a look at the National Heavyweight Championship. You know, we hear from the world champion on a regular basis now, week in and week out, that there are no challengers worthy of him in the locker room. He feels he's gone up and down the roster enough times. But I feel like James Storm hasn't really had a recent opportunity at that title, and because he maintains this title for as long as he has, I feel he's got a legitimate argument to make.
Well, nights like tonight, Nick Aldis going to prove why he is a national treasure. He's had to go outside the realm of the NWA to find a worthy opponent, and he has indeed done that here tonight. The founding member of Dynasty will be here representing the MLW with a chance to walk away with 10 pounds of gold.
Anytime the action in this one is hot and heavy. Will it be pinfall? Will it be submission? Or will one of these men manage to get out of the steel cage? One of those three things has to happen in order for the match to be over. And look at this, the question mark going up quickly while the other two combatants are busy.
Well, he better get up there a lot faster than he's doing right now, because James Storm is going to punish him.
Oh, he certainly does. Face first into the mat. James Storm now coming right back with Colt Cabana. Tremendous back body drop. The champion knows that he's got a 33% chance of retaining the title. Those are not great odds.
I'm not even sure it's really that high, because both of these men should be targeting the champion, you'd think.
Colt Cabana now trying to climb that cage. He wants to get out, but the question mark is going to stop him. Nice move right there by James Storm. And the question mark with a big boot.
I'll tell you right now, James Storm is going to have his work cut out for him tonight. Both of these men are looking very well tonight, and eventually I believe they're going to both set their sights on James Storm. That's what I'd be doing right now. Make a partnership just to get the champion down and out, and then one of us will be the new champion.
James Storm now is climbing. The champion trying to get his footing on that cage. While both challengers are down and perceivably to be out, James Storm has got himself halfway out of the cage, and he's very close to retaining the title.
Now all three men are climbing up there.
Question mark trying to get up there as well. Colt Cabana getting some shots in. And the Cowboy not going to make it out. He's got to be forced back inside the cage.
Very close right there to retaining the national championship indeed.
James Storm had his head ran into the steel cage, and now look at the question mark as he takes opportunity. Here's a 1 count, and Colt Cabana manages to kick out of that one. Smart move by the question mark.
Absolutely, it was perfect timing. The champion was down and out. He wasn't going to be able to make the save.
Big uppercut right there. James Storm with a forearm.
I thought he might have gone for the door right there. Big opportunity for James Storm, but he missed it.
And now look at this. Colt Cabana had to rethink his strategy because he realized question mark was right there behind him. Drops him across the top rope. Oh, what a chop to the chest.
Devastating chop, no doubt about that.
You want to talk about chops to the chest? I'll tell you what, we saw the match just a couple days ago. It was a stretcher match between Eli Drake and the Pope. The Pope was taken out on a stretcher, but Eli had his chest chopped mercilessly. Right now the champion still in the corner, trying to regain his composure, and he does. Now he's going to go for the gate. He's asking for the door to be open. Back elbow finds the mark. Oh, he just got him with a code breaker.
I thought he'd go back for the door a second time, but instead he's going to try and scale. Wait a minute.
Oh, from the top rope, he drops the elbow instead. Cowboy James Storm showing everyone why he is the national champion.
Now the question mark has him up in the air, and this is where he can use some of that Mongrovian skill set that he's got.
He just threw him against a steel cage. You've got to be kidding me. The champion feeling that one. A 2 count by the referee. And now the question mark starts to go up the side cage. Will he make it out?
I doubt it very seriously. James Storm is right there to stop his progress.
And now it is James Storm going to climb up. He has been the closest to escaping this cage out of all 3 men.
He had one leg over and he was almost on his way down.
And again, he's got one leg over. Will he be able to finish and descend the following side? There's nobody getting up to stop him.
Storm having trouble locating his next foothold.
But he's there now, and wait a minute. He's gonna make it. Colt Cabana tries to stop him. I don't think he's gonna be able to. And he doesn't.
Just like that, James Storm once again retains the national championship.
We're gonna take a look back at some highlights from this one, and there were some great moments in this one. Flip, flop, and fly right there. There was the code breaker. There was that Mongrovian chop to the throat. He has put a lot of people away with that one, but it only got him a 2 count this time.
Here is your winner and still action champion, Cowboy James Storm.
Your national champion is still the Cowboy. James Storm, stay with us. More titles on the line, including the TV championship in just a moment.
If you're looking for trouble, our body's worse than a bar, 'cause we done browse under boards till the day we
following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the National Wrestling Alliance World Television Championship.
All right, the NWA Television Championship on the line. He's the former World Heavyweight Champion right here, Tim Storm.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Tim Storm, definitely a man who's looking for gold once again. While he may not have the opportunity at the world title for some time to come, that doesn't mean he can't find another championship and make it his own. And he has made it clear in recent weeks that he wants to take this title away from Zicky Dice.
Well, Zicky Dice, the guy who rubs a lot of people the wrong way, definitely has done that to Tim Storm. This crowd absolutely behind Tim Storm.
It's worth mentioning Tim Storm is not the youngest guy on the roster. Over 52 years of age, but he's still proven that he was able to be the world champion. He's been able to go up and do very well for himself in recent tournaments. And tonight he would like to prove it again by becoming the world television champion.
Well, there is the NWA World Television Champion, Zicky Dice. Wearing the belt to the ring, the one that has been held by some of the biggest names in professional wrestling, names like Nikita Koloff, names like Don Kernodle, names like Arn Anderson, just to name a few.
No doubt about it, the championship title comes with a long lineage of truly tremendous wrestling talent over the years.
The self-professed outlandish one, Zicky Dice. As we take a look at the championship that these two men will be competing for.
Introducing the challenger from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 241 pounds, Tim Storm.
There's Tim Storm, the challenger.
Introducing the champion from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing in at 229 pounds, he is the National Wrestling Alliance World Television Champion, Dickie the Iceman.
Well, Zicky Dice is the world television champion, and that's something he holds very proudly, and he will not be giving it up without a fight.
No doubt about it. It was a most impressive win for Zicky Dice coming through the television title tournament. Now the question, can he maintain that title? We're about to find out.
Not sure what's going on with the clock. It normally would give us the television time countdown, but right now it's stuck on 0.
Well, there should be a 10-minute time limit on this match, I believe. TV time limit. We'll see if that matters in this one or not. But to your point, yes, the clock is not moving right now. Irish whip to the ropes, now back out front. Elbow right in the back of the head. Now Tim Storm is dazed for the moment, but he comes up with a shoulder tackle, and down goes Zicky Dice. Irish whip sends him to the ropes. Back out front he comes. Drop down, nicely done. And the two men collide, but it's the challenger who gets the advantage. Tim Storm with the height and weight advantage.
Wasn't always the case, however. There was a time where Zicky Dice weighed in at over 300 pounds.
Indeed, he lost a lot of weight to get down to where he is today. which of course has helped his cardio, it's helped his overall in-ring performance. But it has taken away some of his power, you would think.
Well, strength and power will definitely take a hit when you lose that much weight. But in my opinion, he made the right trade-off.
Tim Storm sends him into the turnbuckle, nobody home. And Zicky Dice with a clothesline. The challenger goes crashing to the floor. Fans, we've got a special tag team match coming up shortly. It'll be a non-title event featuring the tag team champions of Championship Wrestling from Hollywood going up against one of the top teams in NWA Power, the Dawsons. Head first into the rail, Zicky Dice.
And Tim Storm right now having a lot of trouble. The champion showing the challenger that he's not there by accident. It wasn't a fluke.
Oh, and he walks back into a stiff right hand, and Tim Storm just got caught. Oh, look at this.
What a move right there. Oh, my word.
Tim Storm caught the champion and made him pay the price. This crowd definitely behind Tim Storm, no two ways about it. Irish whip again, shoots him off to the ropes, back out front, belly to belly, overhead suplex. That television title is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Hook and a leg by Tim Storm, he gets a 1 count.
Now I know the clock isn't running in the upper corner, but I believe we're getting awfully close to the television time limit.
Neck breaker nicely done by Zicky Dice.
Tim Storm makes a big mistake right there. You've got the champion in trouble. Why don't you try to put him away? As a former world champion, I'd expect him to do better.
Well, Tim Storm is still in the driver's seat of this one. Zicky Dice in trouble. Oh, look at this. He's going to try and draw submission from Zicky Dice. Referee is right there to ask the champion if he wants to relinquish the title.
He won't do it. You don't get to be a champion like that just to turn around and give it away.
Another jawbreaker right there. The challenger stunned, and Zicky Dice with a big forearm clothesline. Nice move by Zicky Dice. We saw him use that throughout the tournament to help set him up for victory. Goes down and now hooks the leg of Tim Storm. Will that be enough? Tim Storm just barely got the shoulder off the canvas.
Now the champion knows right now that he's got the opportunity to put this match away, and that's what he wants to do.
Here comes the snake, rattle and roll. And that could be it for Tim Storm. He hooks the leg, and Storm manages to get a shoulder up.
Well, you don't see that happen very often. Normally when he hits with that move, it's over.
Storm with a nice uppercut. Oh, he kept charging in and he got caught. And now Zicky Dice clotheslines Tim Storm in the corner. And I feel like by now we should be reaching the time limit.
Well, we still don't know because that clock hasn't worked yet. I don't know if the timekeeper's keeping it separately or not.
Big right hand, Tim Storm, and busted open.
Yeah, he's had his head split wide open, and now one of two things will happen. Either Tim Storm will see his own blood and it will get him up and roiled, or it will put him into a defensive retreat mode.
Well, knowing Tim Storm, there is no defense, no retreat. What a belly-to-belly right there by the former world champion. Hooks the leg. Will he be the new TV champion right here? He got him.
Just like that, there's a new NWA television champion, and his name is Tim Storm.
Tim Storm got the victory. As we take a look back on the highlights of this one, the overhead belly to belly by Tim Storm.
There was that nice side hip toss suplex that Zicky Dice uses. And normally that sets him up for victory, but in this occasion wasn't meant to be.
He got him with the snake rattle and roll, and normally, to your point, that's the end of the match. But Tim Storm got that shoulder up before the count of 3 could be made.
Here is your winner and new National Wrestling Alliance World Television Champion, Tim Storm.
The NWA World Television Champion is Tim Storm, and you know Mama Storm's going to be happy about that. All right, fans, we are back right now. This is why it's NWA Unlimited. As we take a look at 2 of the featured performers in NWA Power, the Dawsons.
To the ring, at a combined weight of 570 pounds, Dave, John, Sam, and Zank, John, Sam.
Dave and Zane Dawson making their way to the ring, the former NWA Tag Team Champions. I still believe that they will get those titles back at some point in time.
Well, they've got a great opportunity right here to see what they're capable of, because they're going up against the #1 tag team in Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
It's always great when you have an inter-promotional match like this. Titles are not on the line, but they really don't need to be. The biggest title of all is that of bragging rights.
At a combined weight of 380 pounds, the Warden, Loki, and Austin Aries.
Austin Aries and Low-Ki, they are the tag team champions representing Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
They won a very exciting tournament in order to become those champions. They've got the titles now to prove that they are the best in their organization, but now they go up against one of the best in the NWA.
Giving away so much size, both Low-Ki and Austin Aries are considered cruiserweight. And there is no doubt that the Dawsons are a super heavyweight. Now the question is, what's going to come into play more? Will it be the size and strength of the Dawsons, or will it be the quickness and hopefully the stamina of Low-Ki and Austin Aries? And there's a big boot to the face right there. Low-Ki tried wrapping around the waist. He couldn't even get his arms all the way around Dave Dawson. Dawson now continues to punish Low-Ki. Working on the trapezius muscle area and the neck.
Well, the Dawsons are doing everything they want to do right now, which is the way the match should be. They control the tempo, they power down, and they put all that weight on top of their opponents and make them carry it, and that's exactly what's happened up thus far.
Low-Ki once again struggles to move Dave Dawson to where he wants him in the ring. Looked like he was trying to get him over to his corner, but that didn't happen. Now the tag mate Zane Dawson is in the ring. 2-on-1 as if it wasn't bad enough. And now the back body drop gets him way up in the lights. Trying to find his corner. Will he be able to do what he does? Just barely make the hot tag. And now Austin Aries walks into a series of power punches.
Oh my word. He just dropped him with all that weight with a DDT into the canvas, and Austin Aries is definitely in a bad situation.
Snap suplex now. Zane Dawson controlling the tempo. Nice move right there by Austin Aries. Shoulders are down. Aries holds him. He got two and he almost got three. How close.
Austin Aries proving right there that given one moment, given one opportunity, this match could be bad news for the Dawsons.
Fans, not the last in a promotional match we're going to see. Our main event coming up next is for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. MJF will be getting in the ring to challenge the national treasure, Nick Aldis.
Well, both Dawsons taking their turns right now on Austin Aries, who's really in the wrong corner. He needs to get out of there and do so quickly.
Right hand across the jaw, stuns him. And the big man collapses. Good job right now of cutting the ring in half, keeping Zane Dawson near their corner. Oh, and look at Low-Ki now, looking for some retribution. Oh, the sit out. Cradles the leg. Referee, where are you at?
Well, the referee missed that one, and that might be enough.
And it was. That gave Zane Dawson enough time to recover. Boy, oh boy, Low-Ki did a great job of getting the big man up there, much less holding him up and delivering. Wait, what's he going to do now? Low-Ki's got him outside the ring. Oh, watch out for this. Slide through with a drop kick, and down goes Zane Dawson.
Well, that's what we talked about early on in the match. Would the speed and agility factor be enough to outweigh the size and strength advantage held by the Dawsons? And right there you see it's very possible.
Indeed it is. We saw the crucifix roll up earlier on. Almost ended the match with that. And now we've got a lot of action taking place here. Austin Aries looking to get involved as well. There's a neck breaker. Zane Dawson thrown back into the ring, and now here comes Low Ki.
Big elbow right square in the jaw. Low Ki doesn't know what day it is right now.
Dawson punishing him and making his partner Austin Aries watch it. Normally we are in favor of taking your opponent to the opposite corner, but in this case that might have done some psychological damage.
Nice move right there once again. Low Ki manages to find these little opportunities to regain control of the match.
Oh, he is set up. What's he got in mind here? Low Ki is ready to go. Went for the Shining Wizard, nobody there, but then he caught him across the back of the head. Zane Dawson may be out.
Save was made by Dave Dawson, otherwise this match would have been over.
Low Ki once again now waiting on Zane Dawson to get back up, and he does. Tried to lift the big man. That's simply not going to happen.
Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you right now. All four of these men are going to know they were in a fight tomorrow.
Right to the ribs. Went for the follow-up. Low Ki quickly able to dodge the attack. Snapmare takes the big man over towards the corner that he wants. And now Low Ki's going to have to figure out what's next. Oh, my goodness. Zane Dawson with 300 plus pounds crashing down on the chest. And that may be all she wrote.
He comes out the back door just barely on that counter, too.
Man, oh man, that was a tough 2 count right there. And how in the world? Belly to belly, hooks the leg, and that might be all. Austin Aries makes the save.
Austin Aries made the save, otherwise this match would have been over, but now he won't be making it again anytime soon.
Dave Dawson almost broke him in half with that one, and now look at this. Zane hooking the leg. No way there's going to be a save made here, and Low Ki is down. Big win for the Dawsons.
We're very fortunate right now that this was a non-title match. Otherwise, Austin Aries and Low Ki would be the former tag team champions.
Let's take a look back at some of the action from this match, ladies and gentlemen, and it was exciting to say the least. Near miss right there. The champions had so many opportunities and they just couldn't get it done. Belly to belly suplex, perfectly executed. Hooked the leg. If not for the save, it would have been over.
Here are your winners, Dave, John, Sam, and thank John, Sam.
That has got to be a big feather in their cap as they try to regain the NWA World Tag Team titles. Somewhere down the line, you know that opportunity is going to happen. We'll be back, fans, with the world title match. Stay with us.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship.
All right, fans, this is our main event. NWA World Championship on the line. Here comes the challenger representing the MLW.
Well, MJF is a young man whose star is definitely bright on the horizon. No two ways about that.
So much talent. He is on not one but two promotions. He is on AEW. At the same time, one of the major players with Major League Wrestling. He is the leader of the dynasty, and he's here solo tonight, but he made it clear that he's bringing the world title back to the MLW, and that would be something, no doubt about it.
Well, it's one thing to have a game plan, it's another to execute it, and that's what we're going to see here tonight, if he's capable of executing the game plan.
Well, if anybody would be, it would be MJF. Nick Aldis has been clamoring that he wants worthy opposition. He's got it tonight. He can't say that tonight.
Well, I'm not sure he can really say it at all. He's had some breaks that have gone his way. And yes, he's been victorious over everyone he's faced in NWA roster. But that's on any given night. And as we all know, everybody can be beaten on any given night.
Will this be the night for Nick Aldis is the question.
For one thing for sure, I don't think there's a chance in the world that Nick Aldis is going to come into this match overconfident. I don't think there's a chance that he is going to possibly take his opposition lightly or for granted. I think he knows he's in for a true fight, a true title defense here tonight.
Aldis taking a look at the NWA World title and then looking back across the ring. The national treasure, Nick Aldis. This is the main event, ladies and gentlemen, and it is for the World Championship.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 205 pounds, MJF.
The arrogance reigning from MJF.
Introducing the champion from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Nick Aldis.
Well, when you talk about arrogance, there's no shortage in this match by either man. Nick Aldis is just a little bit full of himself, but you have to be when you're the world champion.
Well, there may be an element of truth to that, but it doesn't mean you have to put it on display week in and week out.
Hey, it's working for him, isn't it? He's still the world champion, and until something changes, why would I change the formula?
All right, the bell sounds, action underway, and look at this, MJF sidesteps the early attack by Nick Aldis. Now follows him into the corner with a stiff forearm shot. And Aldis goes down right in front of Camille. Used to be referred to as the insurance policy. Now nice block by the champion, and MJF stunned. And goes to work on the leg. Big elbow drop, and that finds a home. And look at the champion. He is writhing in pain. He may have had a concussion.
That elbow fell right on the back of the head, and I don't think Nick Aldis was even close to ready for that one.
And MJF goes for the cover. Shoulders are down. Only a 1 count, however. Rolls through, shoulders are down again. Nick Aldis, that's 2, and we almost had a new champion crowned right here.
Did you see the way Nick Aldis got up from that one? He was very concerned. No 2 ways about it. If he didn't have his attention before, MJF definitely has the attention of the NWA World Champion right now.
Camille outside the ring cheering him on. And look at this, Aldis choking him out right in the middle of the ring. Neither of these men truly a fan favorite here, so don't be surprised to see some chicanery and underhanded tactics. Once again, Northern Light suplex. MJF goes for the cover and almost manages to find the way to secure it. Rolls him up, and now shoulders are down. 2, and he almost got him again.
Nick Aldis better figure something out, because this young man is here to take his title from him.
Aldis got that single leg. Boston Crab trying to wear him down a little bit. We know what he wants to do.
He's going to go for that Queensberg clutch at some point in time.
Aldis now back and forth, doesn't know where he wants to go. He's going up to the top rope, however. Oh, took too much time, and he paid the price. Nobody home. And look at this, he's got the arm. MJF is going to try and dislocate that arm.
Nick Aldis able to get out of it quickly. That's a good thing for him. Otherwise, it could have been a new champion.
Implant DDT. MJF using the ropes just to get back to his feet. And now sends the champion out to the apron.
Another nice block shot right there by Nick Aldis.
Aldis attacks the knee. Shades of the Nature Boy Ric Flair right there. And again, missing the target.
Nice move right there by MJF. Making Aldis pay the price.
What a chop. We talked about Flair a second ago. There's another one.
Went for the 3rd time, and Nick Aldis had enough of that.
Aldis now with the Irish whip. All the way out to the floor he goes.
The challenger's out on the floor. The champion's coming out after him.
And now return. Look at these chops. Into the guardrail he goes. Series of right hands to the head, and Nick Aldis.
He's in a lot of trouble right now, Nick Aldis.
Oh, the back of his head may have struck the guardrail.
7.
Right hand, and now Aldis. Wait a minute.
8.
Oh, Enziguri. MJF right now knows he is in control of this one. Flying forearm shades of Manny Fernandez right there.
Shoulders are down, but he's not hooked the leg, and he only gets a 2 count.
Imagine if he would have hooked the leg.
Well, imagine if frogs had wings, their asses wouldn't bump the ground when they hopped.
Again going after the arm is MJF. The champion is in trouble, and a lot of it. MJF got him on the boot now, rolls through, shoulders down, new champion, there's 2.
Oh my word, how close do you want it?
Nick Aldis goes for broke. 2 count only. MJF was so close. Swing and a miss. There's that forearm again. And now, wait a minute. What? MJF, he's got a baseball bat.
Well, if he tries to use that, he's going to find himself on the short end of the stick here.
Another big forearm. Oh, now he's got a steel chair. What's he doing? What is he going to do?
Camille, meantime, trying to help her man back up to his feet so he can beat the count.
They're having words here at ringside.
6.
Here's the Irish whip. Look out, steel chair. MJF decides to go for the cover. Nick Aldis, 2 count, and he kicks out the back door.
Well, that's a smart way of using a steel chair because he didn't hit him with the chair. Therefore, he doesn't get disqualified.
Nice move right there by MJF. Taking the momentum back. Goes to the eyes. Oh, low blow. Referee saw it. Didn't do anything.
Got to admit, I'm very surprised about that one.
2 count again. Nick Aldis manages to get the shoulders up. Aldis trying to get that suplex on, and he does. MJF landed awkwardly. His feet got caught up in the ropes, which brought all the weight squarely down on the shoulders and the neck. Tied up in the ropes now as the champion and sent out to the apron. Wait a minute. What's MJF going to do here?
No way. No. Oh, my word.
He just pile drived him off the apron. You've got to be kidding me. MJF taunting the world champion after one of the most devastating maneuvers I have ever seen.
How is he getting up from this?
I've got no idea. Cradleplex. MJF has dished out so much punishment. And now punt to the ribs. Arm drag by the champion, and MJF gets taken over. Oh, wait a minute. MJF makes it to the ring. He beats the count and gets the win. He will not win the championship, however, with that.
Well, I'll tell you something right now. What a match we just saw between these two men.
The NWA World Champion Nick Aldis took one hell of a beating in this one. very fortunate to walk away with the NWA World Championship title still intact. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here on the Nation Network. We truly appreciate you. Take a moment right now to click the like button below if you haven't already. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. We invite you to check out our earlier stream here on the Nation Network. The Ringside Report, now featuring live wrestling action. We'll see you again ringside. Joe Galley for Stu Bennett saying so long, everyone.